Hi everyone, I'm actually Moore, Chair of cancervoicessa SA, and I'm privileged to be with Chris Brewer from LIVESTRONG here in Adelaide on Australia Day. Now Chris has been here for the Tour Down Under and he's done a lot of good stuff around town with Flinders and talking to various people, and thought we'd take the opportunity to ask Chris a few things about LIVESTRONG and the things they do, and also his thoughts on what cancervoicessa does. So firstly Chris, just in relation to LIVESTRONG, what's your role there?
I have a great job. I work in the communication side of fundraising, and I get to go and help tell the story of what LIVESTRONG does, represent what we do at events, go to other people's events and kind of tell their story as well, and then also generate a lot of content, whether it's video, photography, written pieces, things like that. But the most important thing I get to do is go and say thank you to people like cancervoicessa for the work that they do and for supporting LIVESTRONG. That's
right. And this time you're on the other side of the filming. We're filming you. So now some of the stuff, we've heard about what LIVESTRONG does and the great work there. Cancervoicessa, we've got several planks of what we do. We provide advocacy, information, involvement and awareness are the key areas, and our slogan is raising a voice for those affected by cancer, as you know. Just sort of wanted to get your thoughts in relation to what we do and what LIVESTRONG does.
Well, I think it fits in perfectly when we look at the two tracks that we are really looking at doing in our strategy for the coming near and long-term type effect. One is providing direct services, but the other, which is far more relevant to this, is providing a platform for advocacy. That allows people, either through our LIVESTRONG Leaders Program, various political, governmental type things that we're getting involved with, and it's exactly in line with what you're just talking about, is providing a way for people to have a voice in their, it's the treatment options that they're looking for, improvements in care that they're looking for. Again, it's raising a voice for cancer, and it's exactly in line with what you guys do.
Yeah. Well, it's there's certainly some synergies there, and that's why we've hooked up with supporting LIVESTRONG in the global campaign. Just quickly, in relation to the all the other countries you've been to and all the other work you've done in the global campaign, what are some of the key messages and things you've seen come out from those affected by cancer, I guess? Some of the key things that need to be addressed.
Right. Well, I think it really varies by country, especially if you look at Australia, which is a more modern and industrialized country. The issues that you face are far different than the work, say, we're doing in South Africa and in Mexico. In those countries, it's things like stigma is still a huge issue for them. I mean, I think it would be fair to say that some of the attitudes that they have are kind of where America was in the 1930s, 1940s. People literally think as soon as you're going to get a cancer diagnosis, you're going to die. People think that cancer is contagious. They may not seek medical treatment because they're afraid of the invasive nature of it. They would rather have, it sounds kind of crazy, they'd rather have the cancer than they would have the treatment. When we get into places like Australia, I think it's more about how we are trying to raise a voice against things like healthcare reform issues, insurance issues, making sure that people have access to care and things like that, and looking for ways that we can change policies that will help people. It's now the #1 killer of people around the world, more than tuberculosis, malaria, and AIDS combined type thing. So it's a big issue, but we see it varying from region to region.
Well, that's fantastic. Some of the things you mentioned, like stigma, certainly it is in developing countries, that's a big issue, but from someone who's just recently been diagnosed with lung cancer after having a head and neck cancer, I can tell you stigma is a real big issue in our modern society. So that's still a big thing, it's a big hurdle for people to overcome.
And of course too, you have also the Aboriginal population here as well, which could be argued that that also brings along its own very special set of things that you need, especially when you're talking about access to care and things of that nature.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and we're doing some work in relation to that with Cancer Conversations, and we just ran some conversations in Cooper Pedy in a remote area of South Australia. just looking at exactly that with the Aboriginal community, because it's not only is there cultural issues there, but there's also the issue of the demographic. You know, in South Australia we're a bit unique because we have a small, sparse population. So when you're talking cancer treatment and care, you've got to get those people from those remote locations actually to a centre to get treated. So some of the more populous states don't have that sort of thing. So yeah, so there's certainly some similarities in what we're doing, and we look forward to working with LiveStrong for a long time, and with you coming to South Australia and the good work you're doing, and certainly hope to see you here again real soon.
I definitely want to come back real soon. I mean, it's no secret that I love Australia, and we were great to have you guys at our Global Cancer Summit in Dublin, and I still always like the big group photo of Ashley and his friends.
Yeah, I did notice to sneak into the front bit.
just a little bit.
And so, shaking my
yes, it's one of my favorite memories of that weekend. So very good, great to be here, and I can't believe that I have to go home on Australia Day, but absolutely love my time here and look forward to coming back soon.
Yeah, fantastic, and we enjoy having you, and certainly come all year round rather than just at the tour. So it'll be fantastic for you to have a presence. So thanks, Chris. Thanks for being here, and that's LiveStrong in South Australia. Thank you.